Okay, what is up, YouTube? This is your girl, Killer Rose. My words are jumbling, but what I was trying to say is that I know it's a short video. I know that I only post pretty much gym videos. As soon as I'm gonna go to the gym, that's what I do. But I mean, it's just then. I mean, I watched a movie with my family, so that's just one reason. But other reasons have to include like going to work and then having to come home right after work and then feeling tired. And I don't know, it's just one of those things that once you do go to work and I'm coming home, you kind of want to relax. But I'm like, I've come so far and I'm looking so good that I don't want to stop now. That's the thing about losing weight, is that you end up changing your appearance, your face structure, ends up becoming more of like a diamond shaped, I would say. Well, except for the head part, of course. So it's more like, instead of being a fat circle, it just slims down, and it's pretty awesome. I mean, you should definitely try it. And whether if you're not big, if you're not fat and you're just you're just either average sized or you're skinny, and you need to put on either some weight or just get gains. I mean, that's all you need to do. I mean, yeah, you can try to do cardio, but is you just probably need to like do like strength based, like football is one of them, basketball, soccer. Well, soccer is more like you're using most of your legs, and then just, well, your body mostly. I've been on the swim team when I was in high school. Yeah, I sucked at that. I just wish I would have like gone back to when I was in high school and redo the whole swim team, because I wasn't that competitive like I should, and it was like so upsetting that I ended up joining a team, but yet I didn't have the courage to try and compete against other people. It wasn't not embarrassing, because I mean, I did really try my best, and I was overweight during that time too. But when I went to the swim team, that was like probably the best thing. Like the kid in me was screaming yes, because I love swimming, and then for it to be like an actual sport that I've actually went in and got trained for was pretty good. But the worst of it was I was getting sick too easy, and so it was not good, because I could, like, if I get sick, my nose is very runny, and so I know, gross, right? Ew, like who wants to hear that? But anyways, that's just my story, is that I used to be on the swim team. I tried to get into cross country, but the worst thing that you can do, especially if you're like me, is eating a pizza. Like what Eminem said during that song. It's just I mean, you gotta look it up. You already know, right? Mom's spaghetti, but instead of the spaghetti, it's the pizza that made me sick. So it was just one of those things that I just wish I could take that back and try to compete against someone. I mean, I could still compete. I mean, there is a thing that I do want to go to, but I would probably need a team first, and then that I'm really I don't know. I mean, I'm not a coward per se, but I know how those things go when you're competing against someone. Someone's always gonna have to be angry. Someone's gonna say something to you just to get a rise out of you. And it doesn't have to be competing. Sometimes they just don't like you, you know? And that's why they gotta always say something about you, you know? Or whether if it's just you or they come after your family. Because you could just say, shrug it off and just say, oh, well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, if you can think what you want, that's pretty cool. That's pretty up to you. I'm not gonna change your mind about you talking smack to me. And they were like, and they, you know, aware of that, like, oh, really? Okay. So how's, you know, so and so? Or they just bring up your mom or your dad or something like that. And then it just ends up like taking you off. And I mean, for me, I mean, I never really have that kind of issue where they, you know, where I actually got a, you know, a confrontation with someone and then they, you know, end up mentioning my mom or dad, which is very, very nice. But it is very common, or at least I hope it's not common, but you know, it's just one of those things. And sometimes, yeah, I mean, there's mama jokes. I mean, I used to like to, you know, do mama jokes as a kid, of course. But being a special ed, it was like the jokes weren't funny. We really make things up as we go, and even though we just, you know, made up stuff of your mama jokes, we still get in trouble. And then there's times where I used to like pull pranks on people. If you think of like The Sims, mischief, I don't know, how do you call it? Yeah, I was one of the most I don't know, those naughty kids that brings like one of those you know, those like those gums, you know, packet, but instead of you pulling like the actual gum out, it ends up shocking you. And that was pretty funny. And the whoopee cushion was pretty funny too. But usually they would, a lot of people would spot like the whoopee cushion, and it you know, it kind of ruins the whole, you know, trying to pull a prank thing. And I was just one of those kids that loves to pull pranks. And yes, there is a whoopee cushion. If you haven't tried it out, you should. I'm not sure about the you know, the gum shock thing though. I don't know if they still make those, but they definitely should. I mean, they really should pull out like prank stuff more often. But everybody's so woke now, so it's more like you might offend just one person. But for me, I think it would be funny just to like, I don't know, have fun at life, I guess. I mean, it's just, it's insane. But right now I'm just talking about gibberish stuff. So, nothing new about the gym. Just, doing more cardio. I do love the face structure. Definitely doing more, like, targeting the more fat, you know, that's in my, like, that's on my body, you know, like my legs and my arms, especially, you know, genetics wise. My God, by that time, this music, man, I mean, my car is silent now, but I can just hear like the car vibrating with the loudest music ever. If you're gonna put something so loud, you might as well put Mexican music on. You could just hear it in every single corner. I mean, I went to Mexico before. It's an awesome place. I mean, I love it. I love going there, and it's just I mean, they're really fun people. I mean, trust me. You know, like, I've been to parties, but they are absolutely the ones that take the cake when it comes to partying and just setting it up, the scene and everything. If this gets copyrighted, I'm so sorry. I'll probably have to edit this out, but YouTube, please. I have nothing to do with that nonsense. And I guess they're just basically saying, Killer Rose, you need to go to the gym. That's why we're putting this loud, obnoxious music for everyone to hear, including you. So, oh, well, they quieted it down, but anyways, that's so funny. So yeah, that's just me. I used to be the kid that likes to prank people, and I don't know. I got that. I mean, I got in trouble with that, and then my phone too. I mean, Lord. Here we go. Okay, alright guys. I mean, I'm gonna make another video, so yeah, if you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna make more of these, of course, by the time I, lose all the weight, or if I max out my, my genetics or whatever. I'm gonna do something else that's, workout based, and it still keeps my heart pumping, and that's what it's all about, is to be healthy. And so, of course, I will go to the gym, if I do meet my goal and I can't further progress, I just meet my genetics level. So, alright, I'm gonna get going, guys. Yes, please like and comment and subscribe, and do what you do best. Thank you.